Today is June 27th, 2022, and we're going to be looking at two pairs just for the day. Markets are really easy to trade, and we had a great day today in the markets. So we're looking at SPY, S&P, and we're looking at Tesla, two of my favorite pairs to look at. As we can see over here, both this is a very bullish day. As we can see, we're in aftermarket. That market closed a while ago. So here we are right now. Now, if we just zoom into this, if you had bought SPY calls at the beginning of the day, you would have been fine. If you bought and you held on to it, you would have been doing all right. But let's take a deeper look at this. Let's zone into this. So the market started off on the bullish side. However, it turned a little bit bearish. Now, if you didn't know what you're doing and you didn't know how to read this indicator and read these charts, then you would have gotten into a put call, a trade. And then the market turns around, it re-hits our levels again, goes up, it goes down. There's a few false breakouts or places where you could have closed a trade. However, the market went back up towards the end of the day and it went all the way up, and this is where you would have been the most profitable. The last 2 hours of the market were the most profitable hours of the trading day. Now, usually a lot of the profits are made in the beginning of the day. People trade in the beginning and then they stop trading around 12, and that's fine because they still know what they're doing. They know how many shares to buy. They know how many contracts to buy, and they're doing fine. But if you had stayed in this call for the entire day, you would have been pretty good. So how can you tell if the market is going up or if it's going down? Well, there are multiple ways. Ways from looking at the indicator, looking at support and resistance levels, checking multiple indicators, just understanding basic chart patterns, looking at the chart from a few other days. Over here, it really does look like the market would have bounced off, but it clearly broke one of the levels over here and it went up. So, very easy day for the S&P. Now let's look into Tesla. Tesla was even easier to trade. Tesla started out bearish. You could have gone to a put trade and been a little bit profitable, closed out with a little loss or a little bit of a profit or break even, and then entered into a call around 9:45 and just held on to that for the rest of the day. Now that is literally less than 20 minutes of work, and with a few option calls, you would have done pretty well with this one trade. So very simple, very straight to the point, very easy to understand and easy to read. I'm pretty sure that you have questions about this, and I'm pretty sure that you don't understand it fully. How can somebody is it that simple? No, it's not that simple. And the reason why I say no, it's not that simple is because you don't know what's going to happen every day. We're moving into the future over here. We're moving second by second onto the next candlestick and onto the next candlestick. And during those moments of uncertainty, you have to know how to control your emotions, know how to trade your plan and not your emotion, know how to read the indicators. And when you do all of that the right way, you can become profitable. Just looking at this chart, it looks very easy to trade. And it is easy to trade. It makes things a lot easier, especially with this indicator on it. But it still requires practice, and you still have to learn more about risk management, trading psychology, and when to close out of a trade, when to hold on to a trade, how to monitor your trade, when to monitor a trade. If you want to close a few shares or a few contracts and leave some and stay in the trade for a longer period of time. Take for example, if you bought 5 contracts and you wanted to close out of 4 of them at this moment over here, you can do that. So, with that being said, this is it for the day, July 27th, 2022, Tesla and SPY. Now, if you have any questions about our service, our indicator, what we can do for you, feel free to reach out at awakeglobalcapital.com. Go to our website, click on the chat feature on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, send us a message, send us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We're in the service to actually help, because we know that people get laid off every day. Job security isn't as strong as it used to be. People get fired, companies might have to lay people off. Sometimes another company might buy a company out. Sometimes there might be an app that causes you to lose your job. So, that being said, this is a very valuable skill to learn. So, once again, awakeglobalcapital.com. We have a chat feature. Send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.